Hi everyone! Welcome back to Flute 101. Thanks for staying with me on our flute journey, flutical journey. On my previous video, we learned about how to put flute together and learn a little bit about what not to do to not break our flute. Today we're gonna learn to make sound out of head joint. So people say it's really hard to make sound out of the flute. I do agree with it and somehow, so I dumbed it down into a 3-step. I made it really simple so that we can all understand into 3 steps. Number 1, ha. That's for breathing. Number 2, M. Number 3, 2. Ha, M, 2. M, M. So, why don't we get to it? Ha, M2, ha, M2, ha, M2. Alright, so these are the 3 things that we're going to learn today. So first, ha stands for breathing ha. And in terms of making sound out of the flute, it is really important to take a good breath. When I tell some of my students to take a good breath, there are 3 ways that people normally do. They go either, oh, I need to take a good breath, big breath, and they go, they try to take a breath deep enough using their shoulder. And this is what not to do, okay? Number 2, some people do this. They bring their chest forward. This is incorrect. Number 3, they take way little bit of breath, breathing. Or none. So these are 3 what not to do while breathing. It is really important that you don't bring your shoulders up while taking a breath, nor chest forward, nor not take a breath. So we're gonna take a breath as if you're walking on the street, and we really am running out of breath because we're tired. So we're gonna just take a breath as if we're just taking a breath. But while we're taking a breath, we're gonna think and imagine that we are Olaf or Santa Claus or whoever have a really nice belly. And we're gonna try to suck our air that's around us and fill that belly. 360 degrees. That's like Olaf. Again. But we're not gonna go and take the breath, because if you do, our neck's gonna go forward and it's not good for us. We're gonna say good ha, simple ha, and take a breath. And make sure that this ha is muted. Muted ha. Do you feel the difference? Look at me, my shoulder's not going up, nor my chest is not moving, nor I am taking breath. So say ha. Muted ha. Everything in your belly is spreaded forward. Okay, so if we did this ha correctly, now we're gonna try to spit that back out in 5 seconds. No, 3 seconds first. We're gonna say ha and say spit it out for 3 seconds. Do it with me. Ready, go. See how I said 2 instead of say 2, and we're gonna spit it out for 3 seconds again. Ready, go. Number 2, we're gonna do it in 5 seconds. We're gonna take this breath out in over 5 seconds. Ready. So what was the keyword 3 steps? Ha, M2, right? Ha was what? The breathing in. Correctly breathe in. And then M was our embouchure. M, M, and then 2 was how the vowel that we were gonna use vowel or consonant that we were gonna use while making the air come out of our mouth. So that we can put this ha M2 into practice. Right, so I brought some stuff. Number 1, straw. It doesn't matter if this is long or short, as long as it has 2 sides opened. A regular straw, right? Regular straw. One side open, the other side open, right? And then I have a water bottle. Doesn't need to be water bottle. It could be soda bottle, whichever bottle, but make sure that it's half filled. So number 1. So we're gonna start with our straw. Did M as if we are holding our straw. M. Make sure that we are strong. Let's put it like this. M. And then we're gonna take this straw out. Correct. Make sure that you're not doing this. I'm sure it definitely is not M. This was M. Make sure that we're doing M. Hold on to it. Take it out gently. So we have our M embouchure. Smiley or frowny or just regular M is fine. And then we're gonna bring our straw down underneath our lips. So this hole, this circle hole, is facing up. Make sure that it is stick to our face like this. And then we're gonna say 2. Make sure that all this air is going into this hole. You can hear any sound out of the straw, like louder sound, then your direction of your air is going way forward, like this. Make sure that we are bringing our direction of our air downward to our feet, towards our feet, so that we can make sure that first few notes that we're gonna learn is gonna come out. So, if you have tried making sound bringing down like this, try to lift your straw upward, little by little. And make sure that while you're doing it, make sure that your embouchure stays M. So, if you have succeeded on making sound out of the straw, having your air downward, we're gonna try the next level. I'm on the next level. I know that's not. Anyways, we're gonna drink a little bit. I'm gonna drink it so that I have the halfway full. I'm not sure if you are half full person or half full person, half empty person. That's a two thing, right? So I have the bottle half filled, full. I am confused. So I'm gonna say 2. Remember, ha, M, 2. But I'm gonna make sure to put all my air downward into the bottle. M. If you're not making any sound, make sure that you drink a little more air, water. M. Now we're gonna try again. M. Make sure while you're doing ha M2, putting air into the flute, make sure that your bottle is not up like this. This is more for trumpet. Correct. This is more for trumpet. Make sure that the empty edge of our flute is looking up. The hole is facing up to this. Then you might want to aim your air downward. And make sure while you're doing it, you're not puffing your cheek. This is incorrect. We're gonna go ha, im, ha, im. If your cheek is puffing, that means you're doing hu instead of t. Spit it out and give some force to it. If we have made sound both from the straw and our bottle, we're gonna move on to our flute head joint. So number one rule, we're gonna sit straight before our ha-im-2. And what I mean by straight or stand straight or sit straight it means to relax and have our body as if something is pulling you from the ceiling like this. If we have our head joint ready, we're gonna bring it towards us. Make sure that this part, this hole, is facing upward to the ceiling, and we're not gonna go towards our flute. Flute's gonna come to us. So we're gonna sit straight and flute's gonna come to us like this. And then we're gonna say ha-im-2. Ready? Ha. Im. Ha. Im. Ha. Im. The muted ha, right? Im. If you made sound right away, that's perfect. You guys are in the right track. If not, we're gonna take a look if your embouchure is M enough, not M. And then next, if it is M, we're gonna check if you're saying tu instead of hu and giving a good forceful air. Waterfall-ish air after spitting. It's like spitting air coming out of your mouth with a forceful. Number two, we're gonna make sure that our air is coming down directly into the flute. If this is hard, go back to our straw and then go back to our bottle. Aim your air downward for this. Downward and onto your chin. Make sure that you're spitting onto your chin, end of your chin. And then have that air stream, maintain it until the very end. Instead of no, leave it towards your chin until the very end. If you have succeeded on this, try making sound without our palm. Again with the palm. We can do some rhythms, right? Let's try this. You guys, toot, toot, toot. You guys. Again. Think about the air stream. It should be powerful and towards the bottom. You guys. If you have succeeded in this, try to do some other fun stuff, which can be try it. Right, next fun thing we can do is this. We're gonna have our finger up like this, and we're gonna play. This is kind of dirty. But we're using our flute and this is my finger, your own finger, right? So we're gonna put our finger into the flute like this and then slowly bring it out like this. this is just for fun. This doesn't help anyway in flute playing, but it may give you some good air support, relaxed air stream coming out of your mouth while you're doing this. Let's try this together. This is gonna make funny sound. Now we're gonna gently bring it up, pull it up. Again. Again. Now we're gonna do a fast in and out. Isn't that funny? Anyway, so this is the end of our flute sound class. We're gonna do the part 3 of sound out of flute. So come to my next video for it. Alright.